Hi everyone. We will wait a few seconds more, maybe some more people will come. Okay, so we are here to talk about turning competitor data into high quality articles using our new SODT 3.0. Yeah, much has changed in our UI, so we made a lot of changes how you can use our app and how you can generate articles. Whole AI content editor was completely rewritten from the ground up, so yeah, it's completely different feature than in 2.0. And yeah, we want to show you how we can use this version of Seodity to to write better articles using your competitor data. So for the start, why it matters? So it's important to understand the importance of learning from your competitors, because we want to find keywords, we want to find web pages which your competitors rank higher, because if it works for them, it will work for you. We want to outrank our competitors, so we have to check constantly what are they doing and how we can improve to outrank them. So we have few tools in SODT that you can do this, but first we need to have a way to find what our competitors are. If you know this, you won't have any problems. I'm sure most of you can say your competitor's domain on top of your head, and that's the best case because you know best what you're competing against and who do you want to compare yourself to. But we have some features in SODT which can help you with this. Okay, so one way would be to, if you will add new project in SODT and type domain, for example, you will see proposed competitors for that domain. And this percentage here is keyword similarity. So the bigger, the better probability that this will be your closest competitor. That's one way you can search for your competitors. The second way is workstream. That's completely new way in SODT to show you recommendations, automatic recommendations, and here we give you a lot of different recommendations, and one of these recommendation is new competitor. So every so and then you will get recommendation about your new competitor that we found for you that you have not added to your project. And and we will show you similarity, what traffic this competitor gets, and you can choose to add this competitor to your project to track their metrics or not. So yeah, that's two ways to find your direct competitors. And if you know what your competitors are, you can begin to analyze their content, find content which is good for your competitor and you don't have such content. And like I said, we have a few ways to do that. One way would be Content Explorer. I won't go much into it, but yeah, you could just go to Content Explorer, choose competitor, and we will show you pages from your competitor. You can sort it by traffic, for example, and you will get pages from this competitor which brings them highest organic traffic. You could also filter by URL. For example, you only want to pages which contains blog, so you will only get blog articles. And yeah, that's one way to find good content, but it has one flaw. It can be content which you already rank for. So if you use this method, you have to know exactly what's on your website, so you won't duplicate articles, because that would be not good for your SEO. And the second way that we will focus on today is keyword gap. So if you go to traffic and keyword gap feature here, and you will choose your competitor. So for example, I will choose this. You will see, of course, comparison of your data, of your organic growth, keyword fluctuations, and so on. But what's more important, you will see also keywords. And these keywords in this table here is what your competitors rank for and you're not. So it's keyword gap, right? So these are keywords which we are missing, and our competitor has traffic from these keywords. So it would be wise to get some of that traffic, and the best way to do that is to write article which will cover these keywords. And here comes our AI-driven AI content editor, AI content writer, which can do this for you using your competitor data. So what we will do now is we have to find article, title of article which we want to write, because our competitor can have a lot of articles and we don't want to like copy every of his article. It would not be wise, but we want to find topic that interests us, that we want to write about. Right here we have these keywords: website rank, and this article, how does Google rank websites? It seems like a good topic. It has quite a lot search volume, so we want to learn more about this URL. We can copy a link address, go to all traffic, paste this URL here, and what we can see now is keywords which this URL ranks for. It's like all the keywords which ranks for this URL, and we can see more of them than we saw before in keyword gap. Okay, so we can look at them and choose the best one so that we can write our article with. For the purpose of this demonstration, I will choose top 3, just because they are covering our article topic, and I will click generate article. Then you will have this drawer which generates article based on keywords. In SODT 3.0 you can generate articles based on keywords, based on URL, based on text, but in this case, if our input data is keywords, we will generate article based on keywords. You can add more keywords here if you wish, but you don't have to, because we made analysis before. And here you have few options that you can choose to use, and we will use this option preview article outline before the generation. It will allow us to preview the plan for the article before we will start to generate the whole article with AI. You can also generate articles photo, but I will show you later how that works. Okay, here in advanced settings, you can choose content type, because you may want to not write a blog article, you may want to write landing page or product description for your product, for your e-commerce site. We will leave it at blog article. Search intent, you can also choose search intent for this article. We will select informational for this one, and here you can choose branding. If you have your own brand, your own product or so, you can paste info about this here, and it will take it into account while generating article. So if you're generating article based on your competitor content, there will be branding of your competitor, but you can paste here your own branding, and that will be taken into account while generating article. Okay, so the last thing that you need to do is choose country and language. It should be selected automatically and should be selected right, but if it doesn't suit you, you can always change your country and language to match what you want to write. Okay, we click generate article. Article is created, and we can see in AI content editor here our article is generated. We can open it and we will see progress of article generation, and it already have done quite a few steps. Okay, so that was quite fast. As of a week or so, we are using GPT-4o model, so it's really fast. It's better quality. So yeah, you should be happy about what it does. And here we can see article outline. So before we will generate article, we can choose what headers we want to include in our article. So that is proposed by AI, but we have also content ideas, which also have data from people also ask Google search, and we can choose, we can write it ourselves, like we can remove some headers, we can add some headers, write whatever we want here, and we can also just go to this panel and choose from here. So for example, how many factors does Google use to rank websites? We can just drag and drop it, for example here, and our AI content writer will write about this in separate paragraph. Okay, so let's go ahead and generate this article. Yeah, and we have title, short description generated already. These steps were done before, and yeah, our article is generating. We can preview while it's generating, so we can already know what it writes about, if you like it or not. And like I said, it's really fast, because this new model is from OpenAI is really great. And also, while this model is fast, it also uses fewer tokens. So yeah. Okay, so it's almost generated. Okay, so our article is generated. We have a proposition of our URL, but we can change it because it would be under blog, for example. Here we can see article score. of this generated article. Yeah, and we can go right ahead and read this article and optimize it. So there's few ways that we can do this. As you can see, here we have this in red. We have this in red, and that's because it's recommendations by our AI engine, and it will provide you with these recommendations what you can replace, and it will also tell you why. So it is replaced for clarity, conciseness, sentence structure. Yeah, depends on these factors. You could use these recommendations and apply or dismiss them, and it will automatically update in the text. If you don't like some of these paragraphs, you don't like the voice or something, you could click this icon here. And for example, if it's too long, we can make it shorter, and it will give you a proposition of shorter text. You could also choose your own prompt. So you could click this and select custom prompt and write whatever you want here. And it will take it into account and write what you want to write. Okay, so that's how you can create articles, optimize them. You could also generate article feature image. We are using DALL-E 3 to generate these images, and it takes 3000 tokens to generate one image, but you will get ready to post image for your blog post. We will wait a minute to let it generate. It may take a while because image generation is quite intensive task. It also depends on OpenAI servers, so okay, and we have this image here. Depending on the article topic, it will generate different images. On SEO topics, it likes to generate this magnifying glass, but on the other topics, it generates other articles. Okay, to wrap up this quick webinar, we learned today how to find our direct competitors. We learned how we can use their data to write articles, how to create articles based on that data, and how we can optimize them using AI content editor in SODT 3.0. yeah, and that's it for today. Do you maybe have any questions? I'm looking at our chat now. Okay, Bruno has a question, but I don't think it's related to today's webinar. That's kind of info that we need to check some data that can answer right now. Angel wrote question, why are there spaces at the beginning of every paragraph? It's just indentation. Like, yeah, it's just indentation, like you have on the articles. It's just graphic UI choice, UX choice of ours. These are not spaces, as you can see. It starts with this indentation, like in newspaper. Okay, are there any more questions? Okay, I can't see any more questions, so we will wrap this up. Thank you for listening to this webinar. We will be performing webinars every week or so, so you're welcome to attend other webinars. There will be many important and interesting topics. So yeah, thank you and bye.